For me right now, I think what's at the top of my mind, I don't know if it's totally off the topic in the mainstream, media is just how do we help kids and teens process what has happened, right? And I think there's a lot of layers to this. One is just creating safety now. It's been a past couple of years where I think a lot of people maybe haven't felt very safe, right, in the world, in their homes, in their communities, in their countries, for a lot of different reasons. So I think now is just such a critical time to build safety, right? As we continue, there will always be emergencies. There's always going to be things happening in the world where it is a crisis. It's urgent. People need help. This world has a lot of suffering in it. And at the same time, I just feel like it's such a critical and important time to build safety, to help kids regain and rebuild relationships with the things that they like, the people that they value, and just even as parents and as families, as communities, like this is the time to come together, right? This is the time to rely on each other, to support each other. And I think that we can do that in person at the parks, at the grocery stores, as well as online meetups, right? Like I think that people who've needed support groups, kids who maybe are still a little bit afraid to come out. I think VR again is the perfect setup. I have kids who are nervous to come into a counselor's office after a couple of years of being at home. And so, whether it's the end state, I'm not sure, but I think VR also has a really important place to play is bringing kids back into therapy, bringing them back into the classroom, and again, maybe moving forward with a little bit of a hybrid approach, so that we're helping kids kind of come back to themselves in a safe way, in a respectful way.
I totally agree. We're now at this stage where we've been isolated in the pandemic. Everybody's gone very online for a long time. How do we get back? Let's get back to reality.
Yeah, exactly. And I think like some of the model that you guys have is back to reality through virtual reality, right? Like this can be a way to begin saying that, look, I like to have some VR time and I like to go hiking on Thursdays, I like to meet up with my Zoom group because it actually is really nice, but I like to play soccer at the park too, right? So it's again, I think it's this having both of those. How do we be able to enjoy technology while remember and kind of re engage with all these other healthy things that maybe we've missed out on for the last couple of years?